I've heard Bleed so far. That it's a beautiful fucking song, bro. You're gonna love it. This is gonna be a very pop-based album, if I'm correct. That's what I'm predicting, but I don't know. You could be doing a lot of different things, and that would be spectacular, you know?
I want to be optimistic about what we're going into, because I do enjoy the Kid Laroi, bro. I've always enjoyed the Kid Laroi. But I feel like, again, us waiting the entire year last year, no album. Then it started with January. Kid Laroi went on this little rollout. I'm talking like multiple weeks in a row, release. And then, I mean, it led to nothing. And then 6 months later, here we are, and we're getting the attempt number 2 at a rollout, at least is what it feels for me. And I don't feel that same excitement as I did back in January. Now I'm hoping when I jump into this, maybe I'll be like, okay, like this is well worth the wait. I get it. It only took 2 years. How long has Kid Laroi been around? 4 years?
I promise this shit ain't over. Album 2022. And here we are now.
Bro was like, look, I said 2022. I cannot wait till 2024. I'm dropping the damn album. Well, don't forget, guys, right after this reaction, we're going to give our live review as well as score the album 1 through 10.
Well, my first time, let's see.
Woke up with the sun today, it's another sunny day. I went past my mama crib, 902 in LA. But that shit 6 months ago, I'm set for life, yeah, some would say. But every day I wake up scared that it could be taken from me. I don't wanna hear from y'all, I'm losing my temper now. Get the fuck up on my phone, I don't wanna hear from y'all. Went to 19, trying to navigate money and stress. Weird industry friends and my family life is intense. And my girl is always upset cause I'm always fucking working. So I expect some respect. For how many weeks on Billboard? Top 10 like 44. That's just one song and plus my albums, there's a couple more. Watching Louis, he bought the story. Model bitch, she look couture. I'm sorry, I do not really give a fuck. When I get high, I just get stuck and I ain't sorry.
Nice. Kid Laroi opening an album like Drake here today. Wow, okay.
Yeah, that was interesting. That was cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything like crazy. There was that one part that really picked up, and I was like, okay. The vocal sample was a little much, but fucking good, dude. Like he snaps.
Bro's just kind of falling victim to the life right now. It comes down to like the thing that you want the most, the thing that you work the hardest for, can sometimes be the same thing that destroys you. As nice as it may seem, there's a lot that comes with the fame, and that's what this feels like, you know.
How did your heart been so easy? All those memories we made are burning in my brain, and I'm stuck in yesterday. For me, it's still the same town, it might still bleeds. The ghosts that used to float around my room, it lets me know that letting go's just not the same with you. I'm sleeping alone while you're out there with somebody, and there's I hope that he cares. And nothing you owe me, but you let me down. How did your heart been so?
Wow.
Might still be.
Wow. Heartbreaking lyrics right here. As I feel like you get the best Kid Laroi when he's in this type of pocket, just letting out all the emotion. A one-of-a-kind voice that really brings that, like, just realness to a record, bro.
That delivery is just fucking sick. Yeah, it feels like you're floating, dude. Like, it's just so good. Vulnerable and everything you could want. That's a great song. I've been running out already.
This album is going to try its best to like sound perfect with as much time as like Kid Laroi's put into this. You know, we've all been at that place where it's like hurts you more than it hurts them. How does your heart mend so easy? You know, how do you not feel what I'm feeling right here? Really, really emotional lyrics. I like this.
Yeah, bro.
Really catchy hook too. Powerful hook.
That's definitely one of my favorites from him in a minute, man.
Sorry, it's too late to apologize. 6 months went on, but still together. I thought that I needed you. I thought that I needed you. You're not the one I thought you was.
A little Coldplay fucking melody.
Oh, that's cool.
I feel like he's more locked in on these songs so far than he's been in a minute, you know? Kid Laroi is a natural, so you hear the product and he sounds good no matter what. He knows the voice, he's got his voice. But here you're hearing him and his inflections, like, you know, really trying.
You know, kind of like a baby voice kind of thing within the singing.
Hard-ass notes.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting for Kid Laroi for sure. It's coming from the last song where he's just like so just lost and hurt. And now he's basically
like, I thought I needed you. Damn, you know? I really thought. Yeah.
This is gonna be a ton of emotions, I feel like, in this project. Maybe even going back and forth, I feel like.
I know the real you and not the one that you're painting. You always said you lived in my shadow when you hate it. You hate the attention that I get, hate that I'm famous. Trying to spend a week with him.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, we gotta go somewhere.
Ooh. I like that.
Trust me, I'm not trying to make it sound like I was perfect. I know there were things that I fucked up on, I was working on it, but the way you left, I don't think I deserved it. I hope you who I thought you were, and it wasn't on purpose.
This bridge is fire, bruh.
I don't wanna know.
Oh yeah? Oh, for real?
I changed the keys to the crib in my safe. I would've dished it, I would never do it if you asked for it. Think that you're the one, or maybe that's just right now, cause I'm alone here and I'm drunk. When I got the call about you, my heart sunk.
You right, bruh. Kid Laroi is locked the fuck in. Bruh,
yeah.
The beat change, the bridge in the first one, which is like ear candy, bro. Those like fucking layers come in and it's like just beautiful.
Bro's flow is so tight.
Yeah.
I just think this one, like, I wanted to see Laroi switch registers more. That's it. Yeah. Other than that, it was fucking fire. The production did a lot of the talking on that one. Really? And apparently that was made by his brother.
Like those lyrics there towards the end talking about, despite everything, I still think that you're the one. Maybe that's just right now because I'm alone and drunk. So it definitely feels like something Kid Laroi is kind of like back and forth on, like knowing it's not good for him, but like he can't help that love, you know, that he has for this person. This is featuring Jungkook and Central C.
If we had the chance and the time to spend, would you do it again? Would you do it again? Was it too much? Was it too much? Tell me what got in the way and how I thought it was good, then it changed. And I'm saying I'm sorry again. Oh, I can never get out of my way.
When your girlfriends tell you I've been fucking around, would you believe me if I told you that they're lying and that's just a rumor? Send you my personal driver, man, this ain't just a Uber. You know it's serious when you stay at mine and bring a toothbrush.
I never knew how. If we had the chance and the time to spend, would you do it again? Would you do it again? Was it too much?
The hook is good, man. I feel like the hook is something that's like simple, it works. Production, again, feels like a good night out on the town. Central C sounded kind of odd on this record from how I'm used to hearing Central C. It's just was trying out something different, I guess, or maybe I just haven't listened to enough.
Overall, it was all right. Like, there's nothing wrong with it in particular. It just didn't like stand out, you know?
Kind of felt like it was trying too hard to be like a hit song or something. And it just won't hit in that mark. You know what I mean? Kind of whatever. But I if you like it, you like it. I get why.
Sorry for the pain I caused. Sorry that you saw my flaws. I'll go now, so we'll be fine. And the next life and beyond. If I can't wait, next life, so don't cut me off. I hang by thread, cause when one thought's gone, it's replaced by the next. Got 1 foot off, but I'm too scared. So I'm never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. So I'm never gonna do it to you again. And took my soul, but when it's gone, where does it go?
Definitely got like Dominic Fike inspiration from that, and I know they've like hung out. At least I've seen Instagram photos of them together. I feel like he really is just trying to like have fun and like be authentic, you know, and at the same time like taking inspiration from friends and people he's close to. I'm liking the vibe so far, and I thought he crushed that song for sure. That was good.
I do appreciate how, like, regardless of what's happening, sonically, it doesn't feel like it's staying the same. Like, you know, Kid Laroi switching up, whether it's a rap record, whether it's a pop record, doing something like this. I'm okay with it. In the context of the album, I'm okay with it. Now Kid Laroi is just like not looking back. I'm done. Hard to make up your mind when you got someone that you care that much for and it's affecting your life that much. This was solid. It was solid.
I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
I'll probably run this one back up.
Be with somebody for 3 years, through highs, lows, and one day, it's over. We're both living our own separate lives, again, as complete strangers.
Hold my hand until you turn to ashes. Love me till they put me in my casket. I got all these feelings that I'm asking. Nights like this when I'm in your love, when you need someone in my soul. It's nights like this, nights like this, nights like this when I'm in your love, when you need someone.
Oof. Short but sweet. I like it. It's like
Yeah, catchy hook.
gosh, I love how dark the production feels too, and like
Yeah. Very spacey, very ambient, very cool. This project's got a lot of cool songs on it, dude. A lot of different vibes. I like when he experiments with his voice and his tone, because you know, a lot of times you know what to expect when it comes to Kid Laroi vocally, you know, delivery wise. And it's good, but like this was different.
you know, kind of leading off the interlude, talking about like his first real heartbreak, still longing for it, you know, even though it's gone, even though bro knows it has to be gone, it's still longing. And it's those night times. This feels like a nighttime drive, just like losing yourself in this right here.
Absolutely,
you know?
dude. This is definitely something I'll bump driving home from work.
This is What's the Move with Future and Baby Drill.
To the crib walking, I'm counting blues up with my bitch. My baby, that's my twin. Gate outside, you can't get in. Hard code is my wrist, but I spent on that 160. Tell me just one more time, you put it on your life. I'm sick of wasting time, you know I am.
What it do, what it is, been count blues up with my bitch. My lifestyle Da Vinci, know my lifestyle is finished. Girl, tell me what's on your mind. Purchase Chanel, you know I'm one of a kind.
2 a.m. on the beachfront, smoke so much I can't think. Very stressed, pop a lot of eggs. That's the type of shit that we own. I'm caring less and I don't gotta guess if she got me, cause I know what she on.
We off the G6, we been fucking for some hours. Her neck be like a sister, she only want me for my diamonds. Critical condition if they play with you.
Who needed Baby Drill, bro? I mean, it just felt like a little extra.
Yeah, that was some ass, bro. That was some ass.
I mean, I just didn't need it, bro. I just didn't need it. It has a good hook to it. It's the one like I feel like the Jungkook one felt like the pop hit approach. This is like the hip hop record approach.
Song was good.
You know what I'm saying?
That feature was whack. Future was good.
So I enjoyed Future on
Laroi
this.
was sliding. It was cool.
Has a good hook behind it. Really good feeling record.
But it didn't need to end like that.
I feel like this Kid Laroi album, while I was very curious the direction bro would go, I feel like there's a little something for everybody on here.
Dark light magic.
Little something for everybody on here. What's up, Dark Knight? Or Light?
It's
Magic?
dark light. Bro.
Bro,
I'm reading it right, and I got sunglasses on inside.
Still trying to learn how to read out here, KP.
There's actually video of us first meeting. It's really funny, and that was our first time meeting.
That was Justin
That
Bieber.
was definitely JB. Definitely JB.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was.
Don't let it go in your head. Things that they said, they made that bad. How's everyone know what's best for you? When I'm right here next to you. Said that you get it, but you never do. I told you I would not disappear you. I'm praying for a lifetime miracle. Cause the taste of love in your mouth got sour, sour, sour. Give you reasons you should call me instead. Tears wouldn't shed. I know you're scared.
I want that Rolls Royce and you in it too. I have nothing for to say to you. Hold up, I see you pay off because of the spam. Don't come back till you spend 1 M, yes ma'am.
Leave, then double back on our own, bitch, please. I got your symbol and heart on my sleeve. Don't listen to anything that this bitch speak. Don't let it go in your head.
We're both hanging on with one hand, because because everything happened so fast. I look at her and I see in her eyes.
Did you like?
I don't like YoungBoy, bro.
Good.
I'm not a YoungBoy fan, and to be honest, but hold on now. While I thought YoungBoy was doing a little too much in certain areas for sure, it still felt like a refreshing YoungBoy verse. Would I prefer him not be on this record? Possibly, but I mean, bro,
refreshing or just different?
A little bit of both from what I'm usually used to with YoungBoy. It's the last time they collabed with a song with Post Malone. I actually didn't mind YoungBoy on that either. I really enjoyed the keys on this though, bro. The keys were just phenomenal.
Beautiful production.
Oh, and
Roy snapped.
Infectious hook too. That hook sticks right there.
That verse was why him? Why him on this song?
It just feels,
you know what I'm saying? It just don't need to be him. I'm not saying keep him off this album. I'm just saying, was this the only option?
It's just another feature that I just feel like isn't really like needed for the track. You know what I'm saying?
This wasn't catered to YoungBoy at all, like even kind of. So it didn't really work. I just thought some high notes by Sir YoungBoy.
A little crazy, bro. Sir YoungBoy went a little crazy on that one.
I know you've been at home waiting on me, thinking about things that's only gonna hurt you. And 30,000 feet in the air, legs up, screaming, God beware. The pilot up front, she don't care, no. I know you've been at home waiting on me, thinking about things that's only gonna hurt you. And I know sometimes it's hard to see. Nobody else, nobody know I don't deserve you. Nobody else. I wrote the song at the start of the year back then when you were still here with me. It's not the way you feel that hurts. You said you couldn't be real with me. I spent $500,000 on our love. How could you not feel for me? And I did ask for you to have patience with me. Don't fake it with me. Was it so blatant to see that I don't deserve you?
That started, and I was kind of agreeing with Cade that it was like another Drake type song, and then it did progress well though, it did have those nice keys. It got softer, we had some different vibes going on for sure, and I liked it.
This one was okay for me. I don't know. It just
wasn't crazy, but it was good.
This one's a little more bland for me from some of the other ones that we've had. But I mean, again, Kid Laroi's always gonna bring it with the performance. Kid Laroi's always gonna, do something. The rapping on there is cool too. So it's got that blend.
Apologize 'cause you crossed the line this time. I heard all the whispers on the street. It contradicts the things you said to me. You're convinced that you know how to please. I don't know how I'm supposed to leave. You've done things that I don't like, but you crossed the line this time. Somebody willing to die to be saved, no. Die for me, I die for you. We fall to pieces every time I think about moving on. I can't wash this blood up off my hands. I cross the line this time. Don't say sorry, don't apologize.
I want you to hear this from me for the first time.
Wow, really enjoyed the way Laroi was riding those strings.
Yeah,
too.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's these songs like Bleed and this one are just like something new and refreshing from him. It's so satisfying, so deep, so raw, so it's just so good.
It's another one of my favorites so far, honestly. Just a really emotional cut. I love the way David came on this. Them kind of teaming up towards the end. You done went too far. You done crossed that line.
Yeah,
ain't no sorries anymore.
Yeah, it's so far, dude. I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really know fully what to expect. I kind of took a wild guess, and it wasn't quite right. But we're getting a good taste of a lot of different vibes. So yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes.
I don't want to say my expectation level wasn't way up here, but just the hype died down for me. This is better. Exactly. This is better than I thought it was going to be. Actually, it actually
for
is.
sure.
want guap in the fame, but shit is not the same now. Always listen, never talk, never need shit. Tried to walk, but I never had a reason. I'm never having second thoughts that I need you. I know I need you. We weren't working out, we weren't working out, till we ended up working out. I can hear you saying don't hurt me now. Ain't nobody else. I'll tell you shit that nobody else knows, nobody else knows. And I don't wanna be with nobody else knows. Forever, forever, forever.
W on the production and really doing some cool shit, man. You know,
hell yeah.
I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be like same Kid Laroi type stuff. Kid Laroi's doing way more rapping than I thought he was gonna do. He has an interesting way of like, even when he's rapping, still feel like he's singing. It's like it's a cool blend that that Laroi
he's
uses
also
right
blending like what he's doing on his verses, like with what he's doing on the hook. Like on the hook, this was like a catchy, like very melodic hook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I like that. A lot of the hooks on this whole entire project have been catchy as fuck. So now we're seeing all these different like tones and approaches too, which is something we haven't seen him explore much. You know, you're seeing him experiment, you're seeing him have fun, you're seeing him try new things, and I like that, dude. You can never complain when an artist does that. So, hello, Cade.
See, we have Love Again. This is one I remember. I reacted to this.
Can we go back to how it was before my pride got in between us? Time, yeah. Tell me how many more tears will drop till you hit me with can we talk and try love again? We went to war, it didn't end. I bit my tongue, you hit my chin. Worst enemy is my best friend. Can we find love again? Is this time the end?
Nice song, but cookie cutter, as okay. So, yeah, I mean, look, but I mean, it's a good song though, bro. It
is kind of basic though. Very, very like overused melody, kind of, you know, and then repeating it over and over and over again.
It's a good melody though.
But it is a good melody. He's got a good voice. He's executing it well. It's solid. It's good. It's just not like shocking, catchy hook, acoustic vibe.
This is solid. This is Kid Laroi doing everything that I expect him to do at the top level of Kid Laroi. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. But we've had a lot of flavor on this project. And I think but I really like how it placed, knowing this was a song that dropped in January. I really like how it placed in the like context of the album though. I think it's a good spot being right here. Can we try to love again? You know, really like touching on the regret, touching on being separated, maybe trying to get back together. You know, it's you know, again, another relatable joint that that works. It fits.
Faded away in the dark, and you're never coming back.
This song is about Juice WRLD. I remember this. This song's about Juice.
Damn.
And I saw the look on your face. Numb today, but tomorrow I'll feel it. Truth is worse every time that I hear it. Know you're gone, but tell me where did your spirit go? All the things I wish I would have said before you took your last breath. How'd you build me up just to leave me now? Oh, blood coming up when you cough. Cold as December, I saw. Trying to hold on to your soul. Fuck all that letting you go. I'll never let it
Got chills hearing that again. As soon as I heard it, I realized I remember when this dropped. We reacted to it live on Twitch over here, man. Such an emotional cut right here, and especially when bro's in here talking about blood coming up when you cough. Coldest December I saw, because you know, Kid Laroi was there when it happened. I know. You seen the documentary? Yeah, bro was there.
He continuously, through just, you know, continuing his career the way he is, and mentioning him multiple times, you know, referring to him. full tracks dedicated to him. You know, like he just shows how much he cared.
Juice took a chance on him, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like took him under his wing. And so it's one of the most emotional cuts I've heard. I've heard Kid Laroi. It's just because the subject topic is, you know, it hits home. It obviously hits home for anyone who was a Juice fan. I like this was added to the project because I feel like also in the context of the album, it makes sense with the story he's telling too, you know, with you can interpret this however you'd like, you know, it's a relationship, you know, it's the end, you know, all the things you wish you could have said, but now you can't. So it's like, it ties in really well to everything.
Beautifully written. So well done. I love it.
Drop the 999s in the chat, bro.
The first time I was heartbroken, I was 15, and he was 2 years older than me.
First time I ever lost somebody super close to me was my Aunt Patty. She got cancer when I was really young. I remember the first time I had to make a big move was when I was moving from Sydney to LA with my older brother Laroi. But yeah, that was my first time.
Interesting right here. I'm guessing this was all like Laroi's friends right here that did this. Touching on the first time someone was heartbroken, the first time someone experienced death. You know, it feels like these are all emotions that Kid Laroi has gone through over the past couple of years. But it's like, you know, really full circle hearing it from like other people's perspective too, because we all go through shit like this.
Growing up, I used to want to be my Uncle Wayne. Until I saw his body laying in the grave.
I heard this.
Growing up, I used to want a Jeep Wrangler. Until I got the dryness from a place that you ain't heard about. And you can only come in through the word of mouth. That's real. Growing up, I used to tell mama I'll work it out. I worked it out, but now still somehow shit ain't working out. I'm stressing out more now than what I did at rock bottom. And I'm blowing more clouds, hoping that'll help stop it. It's all smoke and mirrors with these bitches. I don't know why I can't believe it. Oh yeah. All nothing ever is this season. Walking to the crib, high as hell, head full of stress. I love you even though sometimes I forget to text. I give everything even if it means I have nothing left out. And this was at the time that we ain't have a house, and me and you was sleeping on the separate ends of Louis' couch. I would go to JD's to make music, end up passing out and wake up with my back sore. Calling trying to figure out just where you at.
One of the best storytelling verses I think I've ever heard from Laroi.
Oh yeah, 100%. I love those details.
I actually remember him saying in an interview as well that this was like the realest shit. His favorite thing that he had ever wrote was this song right here.
I can see why.
Talking about that, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. It was deep, detailed. So that really tells us a lot about him.
Yeah,
about his life, what he's been through. That was really cool. I like that, and the hook was so dope.
Growing up is realizing that all these things that you think are everything, you realize it's not. You know, you realize this shit is not what you think it is. So yeah, it's him growing up, it's him getting the fame, it's him finding these things and you know, finding truth behind it. You know, that's a part of growing up. That's a part of life, man. For a 20-track album, the pacing was actually phenomenal. This didn't feel like 20 tracks, and that's usually not the case when it comes to this, you know, lengthy type of a project. Kid Laroi debut album. Let's start with like performance, because Kid Laroi just nails it, I feel like.
Let's be honest, he's got a great voice, and he's always had a great voice since the jump, since he's a natural. In this project, we got to see a lot of different like styles, a lot of different tones to his voice. Softer, like kind of getting gritty on some higher vocals where he's like purposely adding that like gravel to his voice, I'll call it, you know? And that's really cool, dude. Like I always love when artists like tries to just use their tone more and doesn't like use that thing that they find works, you know what I mean? And Kid Laroi had that for a long time, and he used it a lot still because his voice is great. It's just his natural voice, but like I like hearing him try different stuff. He crushed it performance wise.
His like higher, like raspy vibrato is not a crutch. He's not using it to like really doing a lot of new things vocally, a lot more rapping than I expected. And I feel like execution-wise, Kid Laroi did not come to play. You can tell bro definitely worked on this project for a long time. Kid Laroi definitely has gone through a lot over the past couple years, which I guess sometimes if the project isn't ready, maybe it's because there's more to the story. It's like living out this so you have it to be able to give to the people.
Mainly how he's feeling after it all ended, you know?
Right.
Like that's the perspective that we're getting a lot of.
Just dealing with that like real regret.
A lot of people that he was having on that a little interlude are talking about the first time you basically lost someone, you know? And that's, I kind of think the whole take of this album is just losing somebody that you love a lot for the first time, you know, and how you deal with it and what you feel like from it.
JB had a spot in the project where,
you
know, kind of, I feel like every decision that was made as far as that goes, really brings it together nicely, man. I really, the content was solid on this, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I guess moving over into like the feature list, which I'm just going to be honest. I feel like while the features are cool, you know, Jungkook on the project is cool. Future on the project is cool. I feel like David does all right. I feel like this could have easily been no features at all. It feels like the features that are here are more so to bring more attention to the project than necessarily complement the vibe or make sense for the record. Features don't really do a whole lot for me right here. You know, they're just kind of like a side piece to Kid Laroi's mission, and it just doesn't feel like it brings anything special.
Just didn't need him.
No. The production, again, I'll say it like I said before, I think there's something for everybody on this project. So many different productions, instrumentations, acoustic shit, some like dark pop, some, you know, hip hop, just a complete blend, some soulful shit, complete blend. Dude, I enjoyed the variety on this thing, man. A lot of emotional, just dope beats, bro. I like it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, yeah, the production was solid for me too. I agree. It just didn't really stand out though. You know, it was just solid. It didn't. There was no like distinct miss or anything, but there was some things that I was like, this is just too
bland.
Average. You know, stuff I've heard before. It doesn't mean it's done poorly. It's still executed well, but it just wasn't like new. You know, something I've heard before a lot of the time. But also there were some great moments where there was some really interesting production. That last one in particular, the one that had like the super warped sound to it. There's a lot of cool production as well. So it's solid. That'd be what I would call it.
I guess moving over into the replay value. Look, bro, I think Kid Laroi has a ton of hooks that are going to stick from this project. You know, it's, I think there's a good amount of replay value on this thing, man. I think there's a ton of tracks that I'm taking away. Even the ones that I wasn't too fond of, I still feel like have something memorable about it, something catchy about it. I feel like it's still, you can pick and choose what you want to add to your playlist. There's something here for everybody. It feels like if you're a fan of Kid Laroi and the different styles and sounds that he goes for, I think there's something here for us all, man.
Yeah, there's so many like very palatable genres like in this project. So stuff a lot of people would normally listen to, but also like a refreshing like Kid Laroi take on a lot of stuff that people already love. So I think it'll do well 100%. I
think if there's anything that I want, like there's a lot of cool ideas that I think Kid Laroi could definitely like harp down on and do a project of like this or that. And maybe, you know, introduce us to just something even more interesting. Because it's a lot of like highlights that it's like, ooh, that's really cool. I'd like to see him maybe take that direction. All in all, I think as a first project from Kid Laroi, I think it was a W. How will the project grow? My first listening rating, I'm going to go 7 on this. I'm going to go 7.
I'm at 7.5.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was solid. It feels like, you know, I'm pretty much exactly what I would want. Like it didn't, they like pushed the exactly what I expect a little bit. Like it's up to exactly what I would want, you know. But it didn't do anything like fucking absolutely crazy. I think Kid Laroi is going to continue to blossom and grow as an artist, and I can't wait to see what he continues to do, bro. Like simply, and there's a lot of songs I'm gonna be running up on this project for sure.
Just getting started out here. Kid Laroi, the first time. It took us years to get to this moment, and I appreciate the effort, bro. I appreciate Kid Laroi not just giving us whatever, taking the time, making sure he mapped out his vision. Gave a lot of himself on here, and I was thoroughly enjoyed the project, man. 7. That was good. Now's the time in the video where you guys got to let us know how you felt about this new Kid Laroi album. Rank it 1 through 10 down below in the comments. We're always live right here checking out all the new albums right here on Thursday nights. Until next time, this is KP with the new camera, by the way, shit-fi. My name is MO, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace.